Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. My name is Johannes Bittel and I'm excited to guide you through this afternoon of adventure today. Welcome to TEDxESCP. We wanted to bring you something new. Something new because not only is this the first TEDx event at a French Grande École, it's also the first TEDx event in Paris with talks in English. We decided to do this because only because of this we have the possibility to have some fascinating speakers here today that came all the way from Portugal, Berlin, California, New York, Canada. I'm really excited our speakers are here. Please give them a big applause.
You know, luck is not a gift. Luck is not a sort of a strange mechanism. It has nothing to do, in fact, with randomness, probably. Even if randomness could represent a sort of basic material sometimes in our lives. Mainly, it's a state of mind, and because it's a state of mind, it's a discipline. And the first step is, the first way to create opportunities is to be one. I told you that. Be a source of luck for someone else, and try all day long being a lucky break for other people. And remember, in fact, the final idea is very simple. Your life will be as lucky as you will make it. And this last idea, believe me, worth spreading. Thank you.
We've got something for everybody. So we've got art, we've got cinema, we've got science, we've got leadership, we've got management, we've got medicine, and we've got monkeys.
I came up with 3 elements that I think are key to create a great learning experience, and these 3 elements are all in the hands of the students, much more than the teacher. The first element is perspective. It's about learning, it's about bringing in different perspectives. Just imagine me walking into a room. Well, I started to teach here at ESCP strategy. I walk into the room, there are 30 people sitting there, average age 22. That makes for 30 perspectives and 660 years of experience. And in front, it's me, 1 perspective, 41 years of experience. If we don't tap into the perspectives and the experiences of the people in the room, we're going to miss 95% of all the knowledge and skills that are in the room. But you have to be willing to bring in your perspective. Huh? It's not just sitting there, you have to be willing to share your perspective.
What is design? Actually design, excuse me, man.
This is not within the schedule, but yeah, go ahead.
Actually, design isn't only beautiful things, beautiful objects. It's, first of all, we design things to people who will use these things. Yeah, it's people who will buy these things, the people. So, people come first, and aesthetic comes really later. Thank you very much.
Holy, holy, hey, hey, holy shit. Music has cost me more than it seems.
I'm going to tell you the story of Pascal. He was born a very cute child with a very common disease. It affects 1 child out of 4,000, and it's called neurofibromatosis. And usually it gives small little skin tumors. But he has a very severe form of neurofibromatosis, probably the worst form we've ever seen. And as he grew up, his face grew distorted. He has this gigantic tumor that affected both sides of his face. And he had multiple surgeries. He was operated by great surgeons, but just nothing could help it. You know, it would grow back and grow back. And in his late 20s, he looked like this. And, you know, you're all struggling in your lives, wondering, what am I going to do? Which career am I going to have? all the choices that you have in front of you, well, how much would they be reduced if you had the same genetic disease? You can wonder. So he went all the way, and Lantieri did an amazing surgery, in which he removed the lower part of his face, and a man did a beautiful thing. Well, actually, the family of a man did a beautiful thing. He was brain dead, and as he was giving his liver, his heart, the family said, okay, you can give his face too. And he gave the lower part of his face, and we connected the vessels, the nerves, the muscles. It was a long, long surgery. It took 27 hours. And at the end of the surgery, Pascal had a new face. And this is how he looked after the surgery. It's a whole new face. It could be a lot better. I mean, it was the first of the 7 face transplant that Lantieri did, so he didn't transplant the eyelids, but it was already so much better, and it changed radically his life. He found a job, you know, he's even buying an apartment, and one of his greatest pleasure now is walking in the streets without being unnoticed. And he likes that so much that you didn't notice it, but he's been sitting there the whole time. And I'd like to say hello, Pascal.
You all got a piece of the puzzle, did you? With a color behind it.
When was the last time you did a puzzle? I was a week ago. So the idea of this puzzle game is that we have this puzzle, and basically it's you on the puzzle. So on your puzzle piece there's a face of somebody that you meet. Come together with this person and give the puzzle piece to Amedeo and Maeva. Or if you have somebody who has the same color on the backside of your puzzle piece, bring it to the 2 of them. Or if you find somebody where your piece connects. So basically that's your big challenge for the brain.
Sugar lover, 'cause I'm a sugar lover. Sugar lover, 'cause I'm a sugar lover. Sugar lover, 'cause I'm a sugar lover. Every time I pass you, over to my town. With every single night, you begin to my job. I know how to call you when you're not around. I know the stuff you think you're gonna tell me to the ground down. But when I get it,
open the laces of your shoes. Like, just do it right now. Just open it if you're wearing shoes with laces. I mean, don't put out your shoes. I mean, just.
In World War II, Dwight Eisenhower was the Allied Supreme Commander of all the forces. He would train his generals. He would take a chain and stack it up on the table. And then he would ask the generals, if I push that chain, which way will it go? And he would hear a lot of answers. The correct answer is, you really don't know. But he said that if I took the chain and I picked it up by the end and I pull the chain, which way will it go? The answer is, it will follow you. And there is the essence of leadership. If you push the people down deep inside, you really do not know which way they'll go or which way what they're really thinking. But if you can lead them and get them to follow you, then you have the skill that everybody should have, is to be a leader.
I know one man that steals the piece of puzzle to another one. I cannot tell the name, of course, but I know the man is here, so I see him.
That was the last principle of amazing corporate liberation, build an environment for self-direction. So let me sum up. The first step is build an environment for intrinsic equality. The second step, build an environment for personal growth. And the third step is build an environment for self-direction. Now, when you know the 3 steps for amazing corporate liberation, now when you have the keys for a better future, decide to do something about it. Next Monday, when you look yourself at the mirror, decide how do you want to spend your day, your months, your year. Do you want to spend it with tired dogs and unhappy foxes? Or you want to spend it smiling because you can implement all your ideas and initiatives? This is your problem. This is your monkey. This is not my monkey. And I'm sure if you take a little bit of time, you'll find the solution.